and programs. I'm glad you're here to listen to wonderful program coming to you. And please don't forget to subscribe or give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, welcome to KJ TV. And in the studio, we have a very important guest, His Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Migori County, Dr. Joseph Mahiri. Welcome, Mheshimiwa.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, karibu US and Minnesota.
Asante sana, nimekaribishwa. Yeah, nimekaribishwa na Stuno. But thank God we are okay. The weather now is good.
At least you have been privileged to go knowing seeing snow. Otherwise, this winter we didn't have a lot of snow.
Okay.
So, Mheshimiwa, tell us about yourself. Who are you?
Okay, this is Dr. Joseph Mahiri.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Mahiri was born and grew up in Migori County.
Uh-huh.
In Migori County, in Kuria side.
Oh,
In Migori County, we have a population of 1.4.
Okay.
And which is a multi-tribe kind of county.
Mm-hmm.
In Migori County, you get all the tribes in Migori. So Kuria is among the tribes living and doing businesses in Migori.
Okay.
So I was born in the Kuria region, that's Kehancha. I schooled at Taranganya High School.
Okay.
That's 1994 to 1997. Then later I joined Kenyatta University, where I did education.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went back to Kenyatta University. I did a master's degree there. And then for my PhD, I left for Germany, where I did geography.
Okay.
When I graduated in 2012, I came back to Kenya. I started working at Kenyatta University until 2022, when I resigned and joined politics.
Oh, it was your first time to go to politics?
Yes. In fact, I moved from class and then I started campaigning the first month. Yeah.
How is it live from the world of academia straight to politics?
It's quite different. There is no comparison because here you are handling students.
Yeah.
Although the only similarity is that the student is a large number, but now there is less expectation.
Okay.
But now here you want to serve people. You are a leader, and it's quite different. You need to make critical decisions that affect the lives of people. So it's quite different. Then in public, there is a lot of expectation as a politician. Yeah, it's quite different.
Now, what brings you to the US? What was your purpose of your US trip right now?
No, I came I was to attend the conference, which was Commission Status on Women, which was held from 11th to 22nd. On the sideway, I had other appointment or engagement to do on behalf of the county. Last week, I spent in the UN attending meetings.
Okay.
On Monday, I had an appointment in Nashville with the Vanderbilt University and the Luala Community Alliance, where we are working with the Luala Community Alliance in health. They're supporting us in maternal health. So I was to visit their headquarters, which is in Nashville. I had met the CEO, and also I met a very critical point, Dr. Michael, who is leading a sickle cell program.
Okay.
So because sickle cell is a very big issue, especially in the western region of Kenya.
Okay.
So we had a discussion, and then we agreed on several things that we are going to work with the university and the Luala community, especially on the training, and also improving on the diagnostic of sickle cell diseases. And then I had another appointment in Florida, where I was having a meeting with the Manate Hospital in Florida, with an organization also known as Journey by Grace. They have been doing programs in Migori County. Then we wanted to sign an MOU because they want to do a sickle cell hospital in Migori, and also bring some equipment to the hospitals. So I had beautiful discussions there. I signed an MOU on behalf of the county government of Migori. That was for Florida. And then today here I got an invitation from a Migorian, a person who we schooled together, Dr. Sami, invited to come and also have interaction with the people living in Minnesota. In Minnesota today, I managed to visit a potato farm, because in Migori County we are having a potato factory, which we are starting off. So I had to come and what are they doing different? How can we improve on our potato production in Migori County? Because there's something is now that we are starting the factory. So that's critical. I managed to come and do in the US. Yeah.
Oh, great. That is so nice to hear, and welcome, Mheshimiwa.
Yeah.
Now that you are here, I know Migori County. I happen to know Migori County because I also schooled in Migori County, but way long before you were even born. I think.
Where did you school?
I was at really high school and St. Joseph's Rapogi.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, the person who you are running against, Johnny Pesa, was my principal at St. Joseph's Rapogi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were running against your principal.
Yeah, but so I went to school a long time ago. I know you were not born if you were Taranganya at 1994.
Yeah, that's
you must have been a baby.
Yeah. When you are Tiuriri, that's why I know.
Yeah. So now I know about Migori is a county which is in which borders Tanzania.
Yeah.
And then borders Naroko County.
Yeah, you have a perfect map for Migori. I'm seeing it there.
Yeah. So you see, it borders Narok County, Kisii County, Homa Bay County, and Lake Victoria. Not far from that.
Yeah.
From other places. So you are in a very strategic position.
Yeah.
How have you aligned yourself to make use of that strategic location you are?
One, I want to give you more a brief about Migori County. As I say, we have a population of 1.4 million people living in Migori County.
Yeah.
The other thing, Migori County is an agricultural county.
Yeah.
Over 80% of Migori land is agriculturally productive. And being close or surrounded by Lake Victoria, it gives us also an upper hand in doing fishing. The other thing is we are bordering Tanzania and Uganda, the other side, because we share Lake Victoria. And in the side of Lake Victoria where Migori lies, is the best. It has the best beach. It is the deepest place and has a lot of fish. So by being as proximity to the Tanzanian border and there, Migori is good mainly for business, especially trans-county business. For us to take that advantage of Lake Victoria, of agricultural land and the border, and we are neighboring Masai Mara. The first thing we did is to operationalize Richota airstrip. I know when you are at Uriri for many years, you never saw an aeroplane landing in Migori. That was our first assignment in office. We operationalized Richota airstrip. Now we have direct flights from Wilson Airport to Richota, that's Migori airstrip, 3 times in a week. And by operationalizing the airstrip, also we have chartered planes landing in Richota, mainly the tourists who want to visit Masai Mara, because it is 1.5 hour drive from Migori County to Masai Mara. And then also being at the border of Tanzania, there are people or tourists who land at Richota and take their tourist vehicles close to Tanzania and also Serengeti. The other thing, as a county, in terms, that's on the side of tourism. On the side of agriculture, as a county, we are giving subsidies of farm inputs to the farmers. We are giving the needy farmers. We may not give 100% to all farmers in Migori, but there are farmers who need seeds to plant. Like right now, it's a planting season. Last week, my governor was distributing maize seeds, beans to the farmers. Then we also make sure that they have access to fertilizers, which the government, the national government have sources. Ours, we play a role to ensure that the farmers get those fertilizers at accessible places. That's in terms of agriculture. In the area of fishing in Lake Victoria, we have done a landing site through the partnership of the national government in Isori, which now the fishermen can have a landing site with the cold storage for their fish, so they cannot go and bad because I know fish, they are perishable, they can go bad within a short time. So the storage, the landing site is of benefit to our fishing farmers. The other thing we are doing as a county, we are giving farmers fishing gears, which they'll be able to fish, leaving the others to grow. So we give them the proper fishing gears. And then now we are also giving them cages. You know, fish farming is changing from the natural rearing of fish in the lake that right now we are giving them fishing cages, which now the farmer can be able to grow all farm fish within the lake. So that's the other thing. The most critical thing that we want to do is more specifically is the value addition to fish. We are doing an industrial park in Nyatike. And in this industrial park is going to provide storage facilities, process, and give opportunities for the investors to do processing and value addition to fish, and also and other agricultural products in Migori County. We are targeting maize because we grow a lot of maize in Migori County. We grow tomatoes, we grow cassava, we grow sorghum, and any crop that grow. But mainly we are targeting value addition in livestock, that's beef, and also maize production, and other horticultural crops that our farmers grow. So an industrial park is going to be a game changer for the people of Migori because it's an aggregation center where farmers, if you grow your maize, you have somewhere that can aggregate and have a large quantity. And when they aggregate their produces, then the county and other development partners can look for market. And that's an investment opportunity for our people, especially the diaspora people who want to invest in Migori. It's the industrial park gives an opportunity for them to invest in it. I think those are some of the things that we are doing to take advantage of the good climate condition, of the advantage position, and also the population. The other thing is that we have formed the Lake Victoria Basin, the Lake Victoria Block region, which we are having around 8 counties that we come together. So this we're talking about over 10 million people. If you want to do business in Migori County, you can reach to that kind of people because we are forming a block.
Yeah, but now the question I want to ask you about this value addition about fish.
Yes.
And I saw the CS courier go around opening those industrial parks.
Yes.
Are they just a show? Because I have seen always fish from Migori with trucks, containers taking the fish to be processed in Thika. All my life. What are really these industrial parks? What are they going to do? Or in attracting investors to invest in those.
Now we'll give an opportunity for the people doing processing in Thika to do it in Migori County, because now this aggregation center will be able to pull most of the fishermen to bring their fish to the industrial park, where now a serious investor, in fact, the idea behind the industrial park is not that the county we are going to do the business, but is to do an infrastructures where the investors will come and do the business with the county, as is to provide a venue for doing business.
Now that I have to ask you the right question, because I realize you are a specialist in geography and this would be your area.
Yes.
Now there is what we call industrial inertia.
Yes.
Sometimes an industry opens next to another one because it wants to benefit first the infrastructure which is already in existence, the labor, maybe other things like the power.
Yeah.
How are you going to assure somebody to come and put something in Yatike where it's not assured even of getting specialist employees, or the infrastructure, the right infrastructure is not there where people to live? What would you think would attract somebody to come from Thika to come and put that in industry?
I think for the fish processing, value addition in fishing, we don't really need to special. We have enough manpower, labor in Migori, and very cheap. That's the first thing. The other thing is we have reliable energy supply. It is up to there. We have now that it's accessible. We have the road. I know in the next few months, if this government is serious, the national government, its commitment, will have a tarmac road from that connects Migori and Nyatike completed, because it has small patches which has remained. The other thing is that we'll have enough supply. You see, with that kind of pulling or the fish, and we'll have enough quantity of raw material. So I think those are the advantages. And then with the airstrip, if you want your fish to be in Nairobi within 45 minutes, you can do that, because if you are doing it. So this is not in that, like when Migori were growing tobacco, we used to take a raw tobacco to Thika for processing.
Yeah.
We denied our people job opportunities and all that, the goodies that comes with the processing. But now we are seeing how long will we be taking our raw materials, our raw produce to Thika and other places in the country? Why can't we process them in Migori and we allow the other sides of the country to grow? That's be the idea behind the industrial park. So
Yeah,
that
but how are you going to attract these investors to come?
one,
What are some of the incentives?
the incentive, we are not taxing you. We're giving you a land
Okay.
for a land. We are doing the a business environment to be good, because we are assured the security that it's is guaranteed. The market is there. This is a place where you will do even your business to our neighboring counties, to our neighboring countries. So it's an area where that we really need to think of. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, a question I have, and this has been a big debate as a deputy governor.
Yes.
And one thing I really admired about Migori County,
yeah,
a deputy governor, you have some specific roles you're doing.
Yeah.
Whereas some counties in Kenya, you find the office of the deputy governor does not have a defined role. What do you have to say about that?
That is the area where our the Kenya 2010 Constitution failed us.
Yeah.
When it was defining the functions of the governor, didn't define the functions of a deputy governor.
Yeah.
You work under prerogative of the governor. It's the governor. You are a principal assistant to the governor.
Yeah.
So if the governor don't want to give you roles, so you are there. You are an assistant. But if you are not given the areas that you want to assist, you'll be there. That's why you'll find that most of the counties are having issues, the governors having issues with their deputies, because there is no clear definitions of deputies' roles.
Yeah.
Because it's the governor to assign you duties.
The roles.
The roles.
Yeah.
If the governor don't want, can do without you. If I use, for example, my county, we are working very well with my governor. Yeah. Because when we set off the government,
yeah,
he clearly defined the roles that I need to do.
Okay.
And he given me specific role that to supervise the subcommittees of the cabinet, to follow up the decisions of the cabinet, to supervise the ministers and all that, what they do, and they spearhead the geographical information system within the country, the integration of and automation of the various departments.
Yeah.
So with those clear functions with the budget, you can work independently and in harmony with the governor.
Yeah.
But when you go to the office, unless the governor tells you, deputy wewe endo niwakilishe hapa, you'll be just a representative of the governor.
Yeah.
In functions, because you don't have.
But then maybe as much as we blame the constitution, it is the person of the governor who is supposed to delegate functions to the office of the deputy governor. Yeah. So what would you advise some of those governors who are having those issues?
So me what I'll say, it's what I see is the relationship between the governor and the deputy is very critical.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have a good relationship with your governor, even if you have a clear functions to do, you will not deliver them, because governor is the boss of the county. Even if you have the offices without resources, what will you do? Yeah. But if you have the goodwill of the governor, where he gives you the roles to perform accompanied by the budget, you'll be able to deliver. That's what I really ask the governors. Define the roles. because governors have the power to do executive orders.
Yeah.
Like me, the governor signed executive orders specifying my roles.
Yeah.
That one can be done by the governors. You do executive order specifying the functions of the deputy and give him resources to do those functions. Don't sign the functions and you don't accompany the resources, because you will find that the deputy's office is attached under the executive. And in most of the counties, you will find that the budget is run under the executive and it's run by the governor. So even if you want to go out, it's the governor to approve your per diem. If he doesn't approve, you will not even travel.
Yeah.
So that's what I really ask our governors, for us to have a good working, because you see, if the governor and the deputy fight, it's the common people who suffer. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to delegate powers.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things is I see when you were running for the last election.
Yeah.
It was a very you had a very competitive race where actually I saw like the election was very close, but then your governor Ochira Yako, after accepting that, and he said this: I want to say to my worthy competitors that they met this challenge to the win what it. They still have a part to play in making Migori great again.
Yeah.
I pledge to work for voters and end endemic corruption.
Yeah.
What can you say? Are you on the road to achieve that, and how the promise you had given?
You know, once the election ended, and the governor and I were sworn in, we ended the campaign time. The governor welcomed whether the competitors or the people of Migori County, whether politicians, professionals, to come and see how do we make Migori a great county.
Yeah.
So our governor, that's His Excellency Dr. Chiwayak, works in an open door where he welcomed even the people who we defeated in the last election, and even those who think they will challenge us in 2027. So what we are doing is, if you have good ideas to make Migori better than the way we found it, most welcome, because there's nobody who is a monopoly of ideas.
Yeah.
We welcome new ideas. Like now, we really need other partners. We want to do investment in Migori County.
Okay.
So if as a competitor or as a politician who have a link and a person who want to do business in Migori County, you are most welcome. The other thing I forgot is that in Migori County we have gold. So if there is person who is interested in mining, it's another opportunity for the people to do business in Migori in that area of mining.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Now I have people online who are asking a question.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing about Migori Central Business District parking? That is from Beldin.
So that's an issue that Migori Mosi, it was never planned. Like last year we had serious accidents and people were killed because some people are doing business along the streets, which is the main street in Migori and is in the highway.
Yeah.
So first thing, we have tried to remove small-scale business from doing their business along the BC highway, where we have built 2 markets now for them to do their businesses there. And we have tried to build sheds, border sheds. It's the only challenge we're having is our people have they're hard. Unasikia kichwa ngumu. You tell people we have done a shed for you to park your motor vehicle, but they want to go where there are customers. So you find them everywhere. The other thing is that we have bought land that's outside from the where for the trailers, these tipper people will be parking, because you'll find that sometimes they find parking along the sides of the road. But now we have a new bus park that we want to move the buses from the main highway place where they are parking currently to their bus park that we want to build. It's a round number. So it will help us to discongest the BC highway and all that by removing people now, taking them to the market areas where we have built the market, by taking the border outs from the highway, having stairs, staggers, the place for them, and also the parking. In fact, even the pickups, we have removed them from the highway. They have their places to park. But the ways I'm saying, the Africans, it's not easy to follow some of them. But our people, our enforcement officers, every day they struggle to ensure that the highway is clear. We don't want to experience another bad accident as it happened last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. What are some of the milestones now you say? I have to converse much of the stories of we are not talking about the previous regime, but much of what we talked about in Migori, there was rampant corruption from the last regime.
Yeah.
And that one has made people lose confidence. Well, I've not heard anything about it. What are some of the things you are doing to curb corruption, which was actually mad the previous administration?
Corruption is like a disease. And you must fight it to stop and put. The one thing is that we have put structures, especially on management of our projects. And one is also we have come with the new staff with a clear mandate and order from the governor is non-tolerance to corruption. The other thing is we have streamlined how do we do a business. How do we do the procurement? Is an open tendering. People, they need to do that. And then we have strengthened a monitoring and evaluation department to ensure that the people of Migori have value for their money. If the department proposed a project, before it is paid, the Department of Monitoring and Evaluation must sign the document that the project has been done to completion.
Governor, you are moving away from the camera.
Are you seeing me now?
No, you are leaning. No, you need to move.
Hapo niko sawa?
Move a little bit. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Politicians, we talk walking, and it's not easy to sit one place. So, and also it combined with being a teacher. As a teacher, walk in class. At the end of 3 hours, you have covered so many kilometers.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying is that is by putting proper structures which can be verified. And coming up with institutions that can be able to monitor and evaluate. And the other thing is that we are doing automation of our revenue correction. That the other areas we had a lot of leakages, we are doing automation of all the revenue collection in our county. That's both for businesses and in health sector facilities. so that every money that is contributed can be accounted for. And that's what we are almost 100% automation of our services in the area of revenue collection. And then also, the way I was saying, we want to do an integrated system where you can be able, in a click of a second, you can be able to tell there is a project here, it has been completed, is the progress is this, there is a revenue collection, you have collected today this amount and all that. This here will help us to account the money that we collect from our people. Because it is easy to account the money that we get from the national government in form of mobilization fund, where the government knows that they have given you this money to do this project, and then before they pay, you must be able to finish it.
Yeah, but this is an area I would say a new administration can have good plans to fight corruption.
Yeah.
You know, we can change a regime, get a new governor, new deputy governor, all this.
Yeah.
But the county civil service remains. You can't come and arbitrarily fire them. And these are the people, the center of corruption. How have you tried to do that? Because yes, you may have come in as a new elected leaders, but when you are working with a corrupt civil service.
That's one of the challenges we are having. You know, what I'm finding at the county public services, the employees, there are more politicians than even the politicians themselves.
Yeah.
Because when we were campaigning, there are people who are associated with the previous regime. They were campaigning against them. But now here you come get them, they are on permanent and benchable basis. You can't fire them.
Yeah.
It is us, the responsible as leaders, to gain the confidence of these people back to us. It is us to convince them the regime has gone, now this is a new regime. And this is the way we want our things to be done. It is it's taking a process. We took time to take them to various inductions, the senior managers. We are now making points of meeting even the lower cadre people, trying to tell them, yes, you used to work like this, but these our people need the services to be done like this. Why can't we offer the services? And then also putting system at work. Because if you do automation of revenue collection, there is no way somebody will tell you, I've collected this money and all this, where is this money? It is easy to account. When you put accounting mechanism, it helps to reduce, even if you may not achieve it 100%, but you do your best.
Yeah.
And also, we find that most of the, like in the previous regime, there were no performance contracting. Now, you must sign the cabinet ministers, that's the executive committee members, they had to sign a performance contracting with the governor. The chief officers, they signed a performance contracting with the governor, which I'm in charge to ensure that they deliver whatever they have signed. So if you are signing yourself that you'll be doing this particular project, you are going to drill 10 boreholes in this ward. At the end of the financial year, have you dug this borehole? Where are they? And that's the work of the monitoring and evaluation department to ensure they do that. So I think by doing that and the changing the attitude of the people, especially the workers, I think we'll achieve. What I believe in is that we do our best as what we can give them guidance, we give them what they need, we give them a good working environment. And then we'll see at the end of this.
So one resident of Migori is asking this, Honorable Deputy Governor, why is the new regime recycling the old employees who were corrupt?
You know, sometimes politics is try to balance games.
Yeah.
According to the Kenyan Constitution,
Mm.
you are not guilty until proven guilty. People may think that you are corrupt, but the people who they think are corrupt, they have never been prosecuted that they are corrupt. So we can't charge them. But as long as today deliver,
Yeah.
you see, as a government, for us to achieve, we can't really say that we want to remove everybody, because
From
we
the
have the historical memories. Where are we coming? Somebody to help us understand how was the system working? How can we do better? So I think that's the basis why the governor thinks also good to bring in the people who worked in the previous regime to his government, because there are some people who are performers.
Okay.
They did good job, and they have never been prosecuted that they were corrupt. So who are we to charge them?
Yeah, but then if they feel they were, what are you doing to feel those who are corrupt? As we said, sometimes the law cannot allow you to do that.
You know, let me give you an example, Dr. Harry. When we came in the Public Service Commission, everybody was crying. They were selling jobs openly.
Yeah.
Even a clerical job, people are giving up to 200,000, 300,000. Which I can't imagine that if you are giving 200,000 and your job is to earn 15,000, when are you going to recover your money? That's how we encourage corruption. Because if you give 200,000, your salary is 15,000, you're going to steal, because you need to recover your money.
Yeah.
So that's how I was giving the example of that. The Public Service Commission was removed from office by the county assembly, because there was a petition to a county assembly, which was sent there. They were called to defend the allegations. All the process they went through, and they were found guilty of the whatever they were telling. But since every Kenyan has a right to be heard, from last year they have been in courts, so we can't employ.
You can't employ because they are in court.
They are in court. You will be doing content. But these are people who they know for sure they are guilty. They had the mistakes. The county assembly removed from them from office legally. But now, since we have everybody have a right to be heard, to go to court, they are going from the lower court to the higher court to industrial court to labor court to the. Now I think they'll be going to the Supreme Court, and yet, who is the loser? It's the people of Migori, and these same people will come and tell you, now Dr. Chirayako didn't employ you. Give us the opportunity, we will employ you. But these people who wasted, how are they going to recover the money that has been allocated for employment? How are we going to recover for the replacement that we are supposed to do? Because some people retired last year. Up to now, we have never replaced them. So who is the loser?
Because the other group is in court. Yeah, that is a dilemma.
And they are funded with the people who want to be the governors. So how do you want to deny the people of Migori the right to be employed by giving these people to stay in court and claiming that you'll be the savior? So
I see that is really a dilemma.
Yeah.
So given with that your experience, what would you like amended, changed, or added to make devolution work? Because as you have said, that's one of the gray areas. What would you recommend?
What I say, we don't really need to amend the constitution to make the devolution to work. The constitution has given the counties a lot of functions to do, and they were supposed to be devolved. Up to now, since the promulgation of the constitution, there are still the functions which are done by the national government, and yet they are the county function. So they have never finished transferring some of the functions. The other thing, some of the functions have been transferred to the county without the budget, without the money. You are told to do this work, but there is no money to do that work. So let the transfer function be done, accompanied by the resources required to do those functions.
Okay.
And then the other thing is that let the national government send the money to the counties on time. Up to now, as we speaking, some of the counties have not received money for January.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and yet we are having 2 months to finish the financial year. So how are you going to get this remaining 3 months? And yet we have 2 months. So you'll find that money sent to the counties last month.
Last minute.
But last minute.
Wow.
So let the money, the national government, send money to the counties at the right time.
Okay. Yeah. Mheshimiwa, our time is coming to an end here.
Yeah.
But I want to give you time. What would you want the Migori diaspora or the Kenyan diaspora?
Yeah.
What would you ask of them now that you are here? What will you want to tell them about your county?
Just one. I want to thank you for inviting me for this interview. Okay. And I just want to tell the Kenyans, even non-Kenyan who are listening to me, that Migori is ripe for business, is ripe for investment. As a country, we have put proper framework, that's legal framework and the policies to ensure that doing business in Migori is very easy. And then the other thing is that we have incentives to give to the investors in Migori. For example, we have a lot of land. If you want to do invest something, the government will be able to give you. The other thing is that Migori County, we are working hard to ensure that it is a corruption-free county. And also the other thing, the people, because of the diversity in Migori County, we want to ensure that the people of Migori are living in harmony. Let the people doing business know that there is security and in that. And then also with the transport network, which is good, the flight, Migori is ready to take off. So be one of the people that will do business in Migori County and invest.
Okay. While you are here, some members are saying they would like to meet you and discuss further about the parking in Migori CBD. They might have good suggestions. Yeah. So if you have time, you need to meet them, and they would like to discuss that one-on-one with you.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm around for tomorrow the whole day. I'm leaving. My flight is on Sunday at 1.
Okay.
So if they can arrange with my host, which you have his number.
Yeah.
We can do an indoor. In fact, I was supposed to have an outdoor meeting tomorrow. But
yeah, you can have like a town hall where you can meet your.
Yeah, let us work with the SAMI. Yeah. Then we can do a town hall meeting, which is okay, because I would love to get the ideas, especially interact with them in person. And be able to exchange. There are a lot we can do together. The people of Migori, our people need you people who are here, whether opportunities and all that. If we can meet and share that, I'm open, because tomorrow I have no other plan. I had that function. So let's work together, meet even for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'd love to meet even you, Bana.
We will meet.
Yeah,
we'll arrange so that I see the people of Migori will want to meet you.
Yes,
thank
please.
you for your time.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, I hope to see you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.